Hey guys, it's Jer, and today I'm testing out e.l.f.'s newest 18 Hit Wonders eyeshadow palette. I've been super excited to try this palette out when I saw that it was one of their newer palettes on their website. It has 18 different shades, and some of them are really vivid and bright and definitely different than what I'm used to using. So I was super excited to buy this the other day and try this out on camera for the first time. So today I'll be talking about this palette and showing the different shades that come in it, and then also trying one of the complimentary eye looks included on the packaging, on the back of the packaging. I ended up trying to recreate one of their suggestions, the Royal Edge Sultry and Smoky eye look. Oh, I'm sorry, Sultry and Regal eye look. It ended up turning out to be this greenish, purple, shimmery eye look. I don't really know how to describe it because it definitely came out different than what I thought it would according to the shades that it said to use. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about it, but I did attempt it and this is how it came out. So if you want to watch me review this palette and create this eye look, then let's get into the video. Oh, and one more thing before we get into this video. I recently uploaded another video of me trying out some other new e.l.f. products before I found out that this palette was available in my local Target, and it was also a new product. But if you want to check out that other video where I try out some other new e.l.f. products, then I will link that right here and also put it in the description box down below. But other than that, let's get into the video. My eyebrows came out way too dark today, and it's really washing out the rest of my face, so I'm excited to put some eyeshadow on and hopefully balance everything out a little bit. So this is the e.l.f. 18 Hit Wonders eyeshadow palette. Obviously it has 18 shades. The back of the box reads, "There's always that one shade in every palette that you covet. We took all of these shades and put them into one iconic palette." This is so funny. This vibrant, colorful 18-pan palette contains only the best, most swatch-worthy shades designed to inspire bold, vibrant eyeshadow looks. Play with color and texture with a mix of matte, satin, luster, and shimmer shades. The luxe formula is smooth, creamy, blendable, and ultra-pigmented for effortless application. There's nothing better than opening up new makeup. Just saying. So this is the palette. All 18 shades. All 18 Hit Wonders. Since there's 18 of them, I'm not going to swatch all of them. So we have Supreme, which is a maroon color, Vibrant, which is like a shimmery silver, Moss, which looks to be a moss green, of course, Peachy, which once again is pretty fitting for the name. We have Quartz, which looks like a peachy shimmer, Pave, that's definitely not how you say it. Well, there's an accent mark. There's an accent mark over the E, so I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like pave or pave. It looks like a pale pink shimmer. And then back on this side, we have Velvet, which is a deep purple. It is also shimmery. Beside of that, there is Electric, which looks like a really bright blue, very pretty. Evergreen, which looks to be a darker, more vibrant green shade. Solar is this really bright yellow. I've never owned an eyeshadow this bright of a yellow before, so I'm looking forward to trying that out at some point. We have Heat, which is like a warm orangey red tone. We have Candy, which looks like a bright pink, purple. It kind of looks pink, it kind of looks purpley. Regardless, it is shimmery and it is very bright. Royal is another purple shade. It is a little bit lighter than the one right above it. This next color is literally just called Shade, and it looks like an ashy brown. Next is Element, which I think looks like a grayish green color. Right beside of that is Summer. It's kind of like yellowy orange, creamsicle colored, if that's not a weird comparison. Next is Penny, which is this pretty coppery color, pretty accurately named. And last we have Danger, which on camera is picking up more pink than red, but if I had to describe it, I would say that it is a really warm light maroon. It definitely looks more red in person than it does on camera. And those are all 18 of the shades. If you haven't noticed, I'm not the best describer of colors. Now on the back of this palette, it gives 3 look suggestions to try out. Looks to try. Complimentary combos to inspire your next look. So underneath the 3 different eye looks, it gives instructions for 3 different shades in the palette that you can use to create one eye look. And then up here it even gives you a little detailed picture of where each shade is supposed to go on your eye according to what it's numbered as. And then the number corresponds with the actual instructions. So the 3 options are Electric Shock, which is supposed to be bright and bold. It uses Solar, Summer, and Electric. The second look is called Pretty Hot, and it's supposed to be warm and spicy. It uses these 3 shades over here, Candy, Heat, and Danger. Looks to be more of a warmer look than bright. And then the third look is called Royal Edge. and it is supposed to be sultry and regal. Although surprisingly, it does not use the shade called Regal, or Royal. It doesn't even use the shade called Royal. It suggests using Element, Supreme, and Velvet. So I definitely want to try one of these suggested looks out, but I am going to go ahead and call myself out on something. I already tend to stick to warmer, red-toned, pink-toned shades whenever I do eyeshadow looks. So I think I'm going to pass on the Pretty Hot look, which is supposed to come off warm and spicy, because I feel like I already do that look all the time in my everyday life and in every single video that I film. And then the Bright and Bold Electric Shock look, I think I want to do a separate video on that altogether, because I never do bright eyeshadow looks, which is one of the main reasons that I even got this palette in the first place, because of all the bright shades that are in it. And I think that that would be something cool to try out for the first time on camera in a different video. So I think I'm going to attempt the Royal Edge look, which is supposed to be sultry and regal, and plus it involves shades that I don't really use that often anyway on my eyes, greenish shades or purple, which I think that's an interesting combination for them to even suggest, but let's try it. The directions on the back of the box for those 3 different eye looks that they suggest read to apply a light shade all over the eyelid with an eyeshadow brush, apply a medium complementary shade in the crease of the eye and blend out to contour, then apply the darkest shade along the lash line and outer corners of the eyes for added depth and a smoky effect. For a metallic effect, apply shimmer eyeshadows with a damp brush. That sounds exactly like how I already do my makeup. When your makeup skills are literally the same as the instructions given on the back of an e.l.f. box, it's like the most simple and basic way to apply eyeshadow. But okay, at least it's easy for me to follow. So, according to the instructions, that grayish green shade Element is supposed to be applied to your entire lid. The maroon brown shade Supreme is supposed to go in your crease. And that dark purple shimmery shade Velvet is supposed to go along the lash line and the outer corners of the eyes to smoke it out. And as well as finishing up the eye look with some mascara, I did go ahead and put on some lip gloss too, because I filmed another video where I try out the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper for the first time. I'm still a little bit confused about how I feel about this eyeshadow look, to be honest. It is really dark. It's definitely darker than anything that I usually do, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because I feel like I tend to play it safe with eyeshadow shades, and this is definitely not safe. But also, I'm really confused about the shades and what they even are, and what they're even supposed to look like. Let me just go ahead and say that it could all be user error, because I'm not the greatest at applying eyeshadow, especially when it comes to darker colors, and I'm definitely working with some darker shades than what I'm used to today. But I did try my best with the blending. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see what I mean. Oh, probably a mistake. Yeah, like, it's really dark. It's really dark. So that greenish gray metallic shade Element that I thought was like a really interesting mix of gray and green definitely did not come across as gray on my eyelids. As a matter of fact, it came across more purple and green, which I totally was not expecting. And I don't know that I've ever tried an eyeshadow that is simultaneously 2 completely different colors, but I swear that this one is. The strangest experience ever of putting this eyeshadow on, I swear. Like, I was so confused the whole time. But the transition shade Supreme is really pretty. It picked up really nicely on the brush that I used. And I can say that for that shade at least, you definitely don't need a lot. It was very pigmented and I only needed a little bit in the crease. I did not apply any winged liner like I usually would. I wanted to try to follow the back of the packaging as much as possible. So I went ahead and stuck with what they suggest with using that dark shimmery purple Velvet shade on my lash line as almost like an allusion to eyeliner without necessarily being eyeliner. I really liked all 3 of the shades. I'm just confused as to what they look like together. I'm still trying to make up my mind about this. Overall, I will say that I really want to play with this palette some more, regardless of how I feel about this eye look in particular. Specifically, I would like to do another video trying out the Electric Shock Bright and Bold look, because it looks very summery. So maybe that will be a future video. Yeah, so that's how I feel about this palette. I'm really looking forward to using it in the future for some different unique, vivid, bright eyeshadow looks, maybe venture out of my comfort zone a little bit since there are so many cool colors. Even if this eye look didn't turn out that great on me, it did make me step out of the box a little bit with the colors that it gave me, so yeah. If there are any certain eye looks that you think would be cool for me to try to do using this palette, then just let me know down in the comments. And also let me know if you have this eyeshadow palette or what your favorite e.l.f. eyeshadow palette is in general. Or if there are any makeup brands that you would like to see me try some new products from next, because I really like these types of videos. As I've been filming this video, I also filmed 2 other videos trying new products from different brands. And one of them was the Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper that I have on right now in the shade Rosewood. And the other video was me testing out L'Oreal Paris's newest concealer, the Infallible Full Wear Concealer. You can find those linked in the description box whenever they get posted if you want to check out either of those to see what concealer and what lip product I'm using in this video. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet, and click the bell notification so you know exactly when I upload new videos. Also, follow me on my social media accounts, which will be linked in the description box down below, as well as some of my other makeup videos that I've done in the past if you want to check out any more of my makeup review, product tribe types of videos, then they will be in a playlist down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!